I would like to uh, thank you, the team of the Institute, for providing me the opportunity to share my words on the impact of artificial intelligence in healthcare. I hope I am audible to you all. Hello, am I audible?
Sir, you are audible and visible, sir.
Okay, thank you. So let us proceed first with the introduction to artificial intelligence. AI is a concept that has been found formally since the 1950s. When it was defined as a machine's ability to perform a task that would have previously required human intelligence. Most people are not familiar with the concept of artificial intelligence. As an illustration, when 15,000 senior business leaders in the United States in 2017 were asked about AI, only 17% said they were familiar with it. A number of them were not sure what it was and how it could affect their particular companies. They understood there was considerable potential for altering business processes, but were not clear how AI could be deployed within their own organizations. Despite its widespread lack of familiarity, AI is a technology that is transforming every walk of life. It is a wide-ranging tool that enables people to rethink how integrate information, analyze data, and use the resulting insights to improve decision-making. This is quite a broad definition and one that has been modified over decades for research and technological advancements. Our hope through this webinar, explain AI to an audience and interested listeners and demonstrate how AI already is altering the world and raising important questions for society, the economy, and governance. So, you must have heard about the term artificial intelligence, and you might think of self-driving cars, robots, chatbot, and other AI chatbots, and artificial created images. But it's also important to look behind the outputs of AI and understand how the technology works and its impacts for this and future generations. When you consider assigning intelligence to a machine, such as a computer, it makes sense to start by defining the term intelligence, especially when you want to determine if an artificial system is truly deserving of it. Our level of intelligence sets us apart from other living beings and is essential to the human experience. Some experts define intelligence as the ability to adapt, solve problems, plan, improvise in new situations, and learn new things. But intelligence sometimes seen as the foundation for human experience. It perhaps no surprise that they would try and recreate it artificially in scientific endeavors. And today's AI system might demonstrate some traits of human intelligence, including learning, problem solving, perception, and even a limited spectrum of creativity and social intelligence. Now, how we can use AI? AI comes in different forms that have become widely available in everyday life. The smart speakers on your mantle with Alexa or Google Voice assistants built in are two great examples of AI. Other good examples of popular AI chatbots, such as ChatGPT, the new Bing Chat, and the Google Bot. When you ask ChatGPT for the capital of a country and you ask Alexa to give you an update on the weather, you will get responses that are the result of machine learning algorithms. Then how does ChatGPT work? Though these systems aren't a replacement for human intelligence or social interaction, they have the ability to use their training to adapt and learn new skills for tasks that they weren't explicitly programmed to perform. There are then different types of artificial intelligence based on capabilities and based on functionalities. Based on the capabilities, there are three categories: widely, narrow AI, general AI, and super AI. Artificial narrow intelligence is crucial to voice systems. You must have heard about the Siri, Alexa, and Google Assistant. This category includes intelligent systems that have been designed or trained to carry out specific tasks or solve particular problems without being explicitly designed to do so. Artificial narrow intelligence might often be
I'm sorry
referred
to
to
interrupt you,
as
sir.
the weak
Sir,
AI.
your voice is too low, sir.
Hello, is it
Yes, sir.
fine then?
Your voice is low, sir.
Hello, is it clear
Hello,
now?
sir. It's very low, sir, actually.
Okay. Hello, now?
Yes, sir. Now it is okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So, artificial intelligence is often referred to as a weak AI, as it doesn't possess general intelligence. But some examples of power of narrow AI include the above voice assistants and also image recognition systems, technologies that respond to single customer service requests, and tools that flag inappropriate content online. ChatGPT is an example of artificial narrow intelligence, as it is programmed to perform a specific task, which is to generate text responses to the prompts it is given. Then artificial general intelligence, also known as strong AI. It is still a hypothetical concept, as it involves a machine understanding and performing vastly different tasks based on the accumulated experience. This type of intelligence is more on the level of human intellect, as general AI systems would be able to reason and think like a human. Like a human, general artificial intelligence would potentially be able to understand any intellectual task, think abstractly, learn from its experiences, and use that knowledge to solve new problems. Essentially, we were talking about a system or machine capable of common sense, which is currently not achievable with any form of available AI. Developing a system with its own consciousness is still presumably a fair way in the distance, but it is the ultimate goal or in AI research. Moving towards super AI, artificial superintelligence is a system that wouldn't only rock humankind to its core, but could also destroy it. If that sounds straight out of a science fiction novel, it's because it's kind of is. Artificial superintelligence is a system where the intelligence of a machine surpasses all forms of human intelligence in all aspects and outperforms humans in every function. And based on functionalities, we have four different categories, that is reactive machines, limited memory, theory of mind, and self-aware. In reactive AI, it uses algorithms to optimize outputs based on the set of inputs. Chess playing AI, for example, are the reactive systems that optimize the best strategy to win the game. Reactive AI tends to be fairly static, unable to learn or adapt to novel situations. Thus, it will produce the same output given identical inputs. Limited memory AI, it can adapt to past experiences and update itself based on new observations or data. Often, the amount of updating is limited and the length of memory is relatively short. Autonomous vehicles, for example, can read the road and adapt to novel situations, even learning from past experiences. Theory of mind AI. They are fully adaptive and have an extensive ability to learn and retain past experiences. These types of AI include advanced chatbots that would pass the TQ test, fooling a person into believing the AI or the human. Self-aware AI, as the name suggests, becomes sentient and aware of their own existence. Still, in the realm of science fiction, some experts believe that AI will never become conscious or alive. Then some recent examples of AI. Overall, the most notable advancements are the development and release of GPT 3.5 and GPT-4. But there have been many other revolutionary achievements in artificial intelligence, too many, in fact, to include them, all of them here. Here are some most notable are ChatGPT. It is an AI chatbot capable of NLP. You must have heard about the term NLP, natural language processing, translation and answering questions. Though it's arguably the most popular AI tool, thinks of its widespread accessibility. OpenAI made significant waves in the world of artificial intelligence with the creation of GPTs 1, 2, and 3. GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer, and GPT-3 was the largest language model in existence at the time of its 2020 launch, with 175 billion parameters. The latest version, GPT-4, accessible through Chat GPT Plus or Bing Chat, has 1 trillion parameters. Then self-driving cars. Though the safety of self-driving cars is the top-notch concern for potential users, the technology continues to advance and improve with breakthroughs in AI. These vehicles use ML, machine learning algorithms, to combine data from sensors and cameras to perceive their surroundings and determine the most course of action. Tesla autopilot feature in its electric vehicles is probably what most people think of when considering self-driving cars. Cruise is another robot taxi service, and auto companies like Apple, Audi, GM, and Ford are also presumably working on self-vehicle technology, robotics. The achievements of Boston Dynamics stand out in the area of AI and robotics. Though we are still a long way away from creating AI at the novel technology seen in the movie Terminator. I think we all have watched it. Watching Boston Dynamics robots use AI to navigate and respond to different terrains is impressive. DeepMind, Google's sister company DeepMind, is an AI pioneer, making strides towards the ultimate goal of artificial general intelligence. Since then, has created a protein folding prediction system, which can predict the complex 3D shapes of proteins, and it's developed programs that can diagnose eye diseases as effectively as the top doctors around the world. Now, moving towards how is global AI is currently concerned. In India, Niti Aayog has issued some guiding documents on AI issues, such as the National Strategy for All, which I will cover in the next slide, and the Responsible AI for All report. Emphasis social and economic inclusion and innovation and trustworthiness. In United Kingdom, they outlined a light touch approach, asking regulators in different sectors to apply existing regulations to AI. They published a white paper outlining 5 principal companies should follow. Safety, security, and robustness, transparency and explainability, fairness, accountability, and governance, and contestability and redress. In the US released a blueprint for AI bills of rights, outlining the harms of AI to economic and civil rights, and lays down 5 principles for mitigating these harms. The blueprint, instead of a horizontal approach like the European Union, endorses a sectorally specific approach to AI governance with policy interventions for individual sectors such as health, labor, and education, leaving it to sectoral federal agencies to come out with their plans. In 2022, China came out with some of the world's first nationally binding regulations targeting specific types of algorithms and AI. It enacted a law to regulate recommendation algorithms with a focus on how they disseminate information. Now, government efforts regarding AI in India. National Program in Artificial Intelligence. It was announced in the interim budget 2019. The program would be catalyzed by the establishment of the National Center on AI Intelligence as a hub, along with 6 centers of excellence. Task Force on Artificial Intelligence. AI Task Force was formed by the Commerce and Industry Department, Government of India, that focuses on India's economic transformation. International Center for Transformative Artificial Intelligence, NITI Aayog, and Tata Institute of Fundamental Research initiated collaboration to set up International Center for Transformative Artificial Intelligence to conduct advanced research to incubate AI-led solutions in 3 important areas like healthcare, agriculture, and smart mobility. National Mission on Interdisciplinary Cyber Physical Systems. It is a program led by the Union Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India, to enhance capabilities of cyber physical systems. Budget 2029-19 allotted rupees 5 crore for the mission. AI ecosystem. In order to create a policy framework and to develop the ecosystem for artificial intelligence, the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India, has constituted 4 committees overall, covering all the aspects of AI. These committees are Committee on Platforms of and Data for AI, Committee on Leveraging AI for Identifying National Missions in Key Sectors, Committee on Mapping Technological Capabilities like Policy Enablers, Skilling, Reskilling, Research and Development, Committee on Cyber Security, Safety, Legal and Ethical Issues. Advantages of AI. Moving towards this, let's first discuss responsible AI. It must be justifiable, explainable. We must monitor it. We must reproduce it. It should be secure, human-centric, and unbiased. And these are some of the advantages of AI, like enhanced accuracy, improved decision making, innovation and discovery. Like AI fosters innovation by enabling new discoveries, uncovering hidden insights, and pushing the boundaries of what possible is various fields, including healthcare, science, and technology. increase productivity. AI tools and systems can augment human capabilities, leading to increased productivity and output across different industries and sectors. Continuous learning and adaptability. AI systems can learn from new data and experiences, continually improving performance, adapting to changes, and staying up to date with evolving trends and patterns. Exploration and space research. AI plays a crucial role in space exploration, enabling autonomous spacecraft, robotic exploration, and data analysis in remote and hazardous environments. With the advantages, there comes with some disadvantages of AI too, like job displacement. I have written the word job replacement here, but I think I should not consider it here while discussing, as we must also want some AI experts to work with these technologies. And then ethical concerns. AI raises ethical concerns such as the potential for bias in algorithms, invasion of privacy, and ethical implications of autonomous decision-making systems. Then point is reliance on data availability and quality. I think this is the most the disadvantage, I must say, of AI, that we are not available with that much of amount of data that we are required with. AI systems heavily rely on data, as we must know, availability and quality. Biased or incomplete data can lead to obviously inaccurate results and reinforce existing biases in decision making. Security risks too. AI systems can be vulnerable to cyber attacks and exploitation. Malicious actors can manipulate AI algorithms and use AI-powered tools for nefarious purposes and posing security risks. Over-reliance, lack of transparency, like some AI models such as deep learning neural networks, can be difficult to interpret, making it challenging to understand the reasoning behind their decisions or predictions. Initial investment and maintenance cost also, I think there is one limiting factor, like implementing AI systems often requires significant upfront investment in infrastructure, data collection and model development. Additionally, maintaining and operating AI systems can be costly. Now, the transformative impact of AI on healthcare in India. The Indian healthcare sector is undergoing a transformation with the advent of AI. The Indian healthcare in the AI industry is anticipated to expand to a compound annual growth rate of 40% from 2019 to 2025, according to NOSCOM analysis. According to the report, AI has the ability to help Indian healthcare providers overcome some of their biggest obstacles, including the lack of medical experts, poor access of treatment is in rural regions, and the need for more proactive and preventive care. Now, let us move towards some of the facts. AI expenditure in India is expected to reach $11.78 billion by 2025. It is expected to add $1 trillion to India's economy by 2035. The huge growth in investment, particularly in AI, is being done due to a lot of reasons. India has just 64 doctors. You must be aware of like that. India has just 64 doctors available per 1 lakh people compared to the global standard, which is of 150 doctors per 1 lakh people. Primary health centers in rural areas lack infrastructure. This translates to a lack of high-quality diagnostic services in rural India, obviously, which is home to more than 70% of the population in India. Even in urban areas, the impact of technology has been modest. You must have seen in hype during the COVID-19, online consultations received a big hype, but the impact has not been as transformational as expected. Integration of AI into healthcare is not a one-day dream. It requires the government to introduce AI courses and AI-based curriculum in schools and colleges, especially medical and health science colleges. Leveraging predictive analysis using AI for early detection and diagnosis can become an asset in the healthcare industry, especially in rural India, where there is a lack of business infrastructure and even healthcare professionals. AI-based technologies can help bridge the gap between supply and demand in the healthcare industry in India, which is expected to become $372 billion industry this year. AI is already being integrated into diagnosis and early detection methods, as I have shown you in the previous slides, that NITI Aayog, a public think tank, policy and program framework for the Indian government has been testing the application implementation of AI in early detection of diabetes, and is currently working on the use of AI as a screening tool in eye care. The aim here is to integrate AI technologies with portable screening devices that can accelerate eye screening and early diagnosis, especially in rural and remote areas. AI-based technologies are being tested for cancer research. Also, AI-based tools can use high-quality de-identified images to detect biomarkers. Recently, Tata Medical Center and the Indian Institute of Technology (IIT) launched India's first de-identified cancer image bank, the comprehensive archive of imaging. AI can use public health data to identify risk factors associated with CVD, that is cardiovascular disease also. Microsoft's AI network for healthcare and Apollo hospitals are developing ML model to predict the potential risk of heart attacks using clinical data and lab data from over 40,000, 4 lakh patients. The AI solution can identify new risk factors and provide heart risk score to patients without the need of the detailed heart checkup. Predictive analysis using AI is also in the drug design process. AI has the potential to accelerate the hit to lead stage of early drug discovery and provide accurate results of the drug target. ICMR, Indian Council for Medical Research, issued the guiding document, that is the article guidelines for application of AI in biomedical research and health center, which outlines 10 key patient-centric ethical principles of AI application in the healthcare sector. First is like diagnosis and screening, preventive treatments, clinical decision making, public health surveillance, complex data analysis, predictive disease outcomes, behavioral and mental health care, and health management systems are among the recognized applications of AI in healthcare. Accountability and liability principle. It underlines the importance of regular internal and external audits to ensure optimum functioning of AI systems, which must be made available to the public. Second is autonomy principle. Autonomy principle, it ensures human oversight of the functioning and performance of AI system. Before initiating any process, it also critical to attain consent of the patient, who must also be informed of the physical, psychological, and social risks involved. Data privacy principle, it mandates AI-based technology should ensure privacy and personal data protection at all stages of development and deployment. Collaboration principle, the principle encourages interdisciplinary and international collaboration and assistance involving different stakeholders. Next is safety and risk minimization principle. This principle aimed at preventing unintended or deliberate misuse, you must say, anonymized data delinked from global technology to avoid cyber attacks, and a favorable benefit risk assessment by any ethical committee among most of other areas. Second is data optimization. This accessibility and equity of inclusiveness principle, data optimization, non-discrimination and fairness principles in order to refrain from biases and inaccuracies in the algorithm and ensure quality AI technology should be designed for universal usage. Trustworthiness, you must say, in order to effectively use AI, clinicians and healthcare providers need to have simple, systematic, or trustworthy way to test the validity and reliability of AI technology. Obviously, then we can use or say our doctors, healthcare providers can use these technologies. In addition to providing accurate analysis of health data, a trustworthy AI solution should be lawful, ethical, reliable, and valuable. AI cannot be, I must say, cannot be held accountable for the decisions it makes. So, ethically sound policy framework is essential to guide the AI technologies development and its application in healthcare. Further, as AI technologies get further developed and applied in clinical decision making, it is important to have processes that discuss accountability, obviously, in case of errors and safeguarding and protection. Now moving towards key application areas in healthcare sector, which I'll discuss in the coming slides, that medical imaging, EHR, analysis of electronic health records, addressing the healthcare crises, improved diagnostic accuracy and early detection, enhanced treatment and patient monitoring, telemedicine, that is improved administrative efficiency and cost reduction. Now, first is medical imaging. AI in MRI, medical resonance imaging, and CT images is the new boon in the radiology segment, which allows deep learning of every organ of the body under scan. AI-based tools have eliminated the redundant and manual ways of scanning a patient's body, which further simplifies the life of radiologists. For instance, the AIMS, All India Institute of Medical Sciences in Delhi, has created a technology that uses AI to detect oral cancer in its early stage. The algorithm analyzes oral image data using machine learning to find early cancer signs. New algorithms and new technology allow a better patient compliance, assistance in auto planning and safety, help in monitoring the patient's vital signs without any extra gadgets, minimize the risk of rescan, and remove the artifacts post-acquisition. Today, a patient while under scan can breathe freely without any body strap and watch a movie of his or her interest during the time of examination. I think you must be aware of this radio technology or radio diagnosis, or you must have gone through it once. AI has managed to reduce MRI scanning time to half of its original time, thereby reducing the overall time turnaround time. How many such AI applications can pay a roadmap for the other modalities across all clinical specialties to be witnessed and experienced in the future? They're moving towards electronic health records. Electronic health records can be analyzed by AI algorithms to find patterns and indicators of risk that human doctors might overlook. Using this technology, it is possible to identify patients who are at a high risk of developing chronic diseases like diabetes or heart disease. The combination of wearable health technologies and electronic health records can increase the accuracy of its prediction. Consequently, it makes it possible for medical professionals to act sooner and aid in delay the onset of these conditions. One of the India's major healthcare organizations, Apollo Hospitals, recently teamed up with Microsoft to create AI-powered cardiovascular disease risk score. The AI program predicts a person's risk of developing cardiovascular disease using information from medical records and lifestyle variables. This allows more proactive and preventive therapy than addressing the healthcare crisis. If we take the WHO recommendation, World Health Organization recommended minimum doctor population ratios 1:1,000. There is a shortage of nearly 4 lakh doctors in India still. The geographical distribution of doctors is also markedly skewed, with the most of them practicing in urban areas, which in turn results in limited medical services in rural and isolated areas. Although AI cannot be expected to be cure all of this crisis, but it can help, or it can certainly help alleviate it to some extent. According to the research by Accenture, AI might save the Indian healthcare cost by $4.4 billion by 2025. It also shows the potential of chatbots and virtual assistants. Yeah, online telemedicine. We must have heard about in during the time of COVID-19 that virtual assistants powered by AI give patients and in remote locations basic medical advice. One such hospital in India that is already using this technology is Narayana Hospital. It uses a technology that automates mundane procedures and shortens wait time to increase the effectiveness of healthcare delivery. Moving towards the next area is improved diagnostic accuracy and early detection. The contribution of AI in improving diagnostic accuracy and enabling early disease detection cannot be overstated. AI-powered systems can analyze vast amounts of patient data, including medical records, lab reports, and imaging scans more accurately and precisely than human doctors in a very short span of time. This perhaps physicians make more accurate diagnosis and develop personalized treatment plans. AI algorithms can analyze medical images quickly, such as X-rays, CT scans, MRIs, and radiology segment, which allows deep learning, reinforcement learning of every organ of the body under scan, identifying patients and anomalies that human eyes may miss. This has been particularly useful in early cancer detection also, where timely intervention can significantly improve patient outcomes. Then virtual assistants and telemedicine. AI-powered virtual assistants have revolutionized doctor-patient interactions, especially in telemedicine. Virtual assistants with NLP, like natural language processing capabilities, can engage in real-time patient conversations, collect their medical histories, and provide initial assessments. This reduces the burden on doctors, especially, and allows them to focus on critical cases and ensuring efficient time utilization. Moreover, telemedicine platforms enhanced by AI can remotely monitor patients also vital signs, enabling physicians to provide personalized care from a distance. This is particularly beneficial in rural areas where access of to healthcare is limited, allowing patients to receive expert medical guidance without needing physical visits. Then moving towards next area is improved administration and administrative efficiency and cost reduction. AI technologies also have also played a crucial role in improving administrative process and reducing healthcare costs. Intelligent automation and ML algorithms can streamline appointment scheduling, medical billing, record keeping tasks, which can be used for other training purposes for our models, reducing human error and administrative burdens. AI-powered chatbots that are integrated into websites and applications for the healthcare industry can offer round-the-clock customer service that is 24/7 into 365, addressing common queries and steering patients to appropriate resources. This improves patient satisfaction and frees up personal time, allowing medical professionals to concentrate on providing high quality care. Then moving towards the last area of AI in healthcare, that is enhanced treatment and patient monitoring. A personalized treatment plan based on patient data and scientific research have been developed using AI algorithms. By reviewing a sizable amount of medical literature and clinical tasks, AI can offer doctors evidence-based suggestions for the best treatment techniques that follow all over the world. This enables doctors to make wise choices and give their patients more successful treatments. Additionally, AI-based wearable technology can continuously track patient health indicators, like we have smartwatch, smart bands we are using nowadays, giving clinicians extra information and real-time insights, as well as detecting any irregularities, and to the patients also with the same time at the same time, and alarm these situations like that you have run these number of steps, or you have not these parameters like your BP is like this and you have gone through these many steps like this. This makes it possible to manage chronic illness proactively and with early intervention, which can ultimately improve patient outcomes and lower overall healthcare expenditure. Now, what are these are some of the challenges with integrating AI into healthcare? That is, first is the primary requirement to integrate AI in healthcare is public health data, which is also one of the potential risk factors. AI-based technologies require massive amount of patient data for the training purposes. Fragmented or inaccurate data can increase the risk of inaccurate decisions, like inappropriate prescriptions or disease detection. This patients need to realize how their data is being used to train AI models, and they must provide accurate data. The healthcare industry should also realize that the integration of AI in healthcare is just not the end. A high level of automation based on AI compromise the ability of physicians to accurately detect mistakes in any stage of AI integration and lead to an over-reliance on AI-based tools. AI should also support healthcare decision making, not be used by automate decision making. AI-based tools should never be replaced with primary healthcare, but should instead help in providing advanced tools and infrastructure to rural population. Now moving towards the conclusion, AI integration into healthcare requires critical investments in the workforce, infrastructure, regulatory mechanisms, stakeholders, and business models. This also requires the integration of AI into the school curriculum for medical and paramedical students. The Indian government will also require to make appropriate investments in the basic healthcare infrastructure. Government also doing a lot of stuff in integrating AI in the healthcare, like must also provide in public and private organizations like Niti Aayog, Tata Institute of Healthcare, Apollo Hospitals, etc., to facilitate the research being done to integrate AI-based solutions into healthcare. India's adoption of AI into healthcare can enable it to bridge the imbalance between the increasing rural population and lack of basic healthcare infrastructure. India can become the front runner among emerging markets and can meet its sustainable development goals in the near future. Yet the manual in AI systems unfold have major implications for society as a whole. It matters how policy issues are addressed, ethical conflicts are reconciled, legal realities are resolved, and how many transparency is required in AI and data analytic solutions. Human choices about software development affect the way in which decisions are made and the manner in which they are integrated into organizational routines. Exactly how these processes are executed need to be better understood because they will still substantial impact on the general public soon. Uh, and the foreseeable future, AI may well be a revolution in human affairs and became the single most influential human innovation in history. With this, I'll conclude here, and I hope we will get some insight of how AI healthcare in India and sorry, some policies are being implemented with the help of NITI Aayog, that is a nation's think tank, are being implemented in India. And what are some of the facts that I have shared with you. With this, I'll end here and over to you, sir.